Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host Shadorian, and with me as always is Ark and the Ghost of Grim.
Hey guys. So yeah,
Whoa.
this is weird doing this without Grim.
It is, but he's in uni, so he's finishing soon. We'll see if he can come
All
back.
that and a full-time job, so he's very busy right now.
Yeah. We've been trying to wait for him, but, we've been paying for a game we haven't been playing for a while, so it's time. Ark wants to do Endwalker, and I need to enter Shadowbringers at some point.
Oh, what's gonna be weird is trying to run like dungeons and
Queuing.
summon fights and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think I'll be able to two-man our way through it in brute force. We might have to run with random.
On the plus side, wait, actually, let me double check that. 580. White Mage is not up there. Oh, but my Sage is pretty decent. Oh, my Scholar. My Scholar is at 510.
My Reaper's 580, my Gunbreaker and Warrior of 514.
Oh yeah, my Scholar is level 80. So I can't do level 90 stuff, but can help with pre-fucking Shadowbringers. Whoops. Oh wait, YouTube is a little more lax on swearing, so I'm not as worried now.
I was going through the Fallout 76 videos before, and even like, not finding the rant, God, I was swearing a bit. I'm surprised those videos haven't been like demonetized in hindsight.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and remonetize them all.
Oh, I may as well.
because Twitch has been pooping the bed lately. No, you know what? I'm Australian. It's shitting. It's shitting the bed. Because it's shitting the bed lately.
Should have made it more inventive. They're butt creaming the bed.
Oh.
Butt creaming all over it.
Because of that,
like holding a thing of toothpaste and just butt cream comes out instead.
to get monetized on YouTube, you only need 500 subs now, and I think it's like
all over the bed. All over the bed.
It's only 1,000 watch hours now instead of like 4,000.
Yeah, back in our day.
It sucks, but at the same time, it's like that's probably good when we do solo channels and stuff, which we probably should do at some point. Like, it's probably time to just lean into it.
Yeah, and then to build up a baby channel.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But at least we'll
And
always
I
be
get
able
to find out how boring I really am.
Well, we'll be able to self-reference ourselves at the very least. Wait, where the hell?
Yeah, you should probably get onto like a main scenario quest or something, hence the reason we're recording.
Yeah.
And while you do that, I'm going to quickly pop to a capital, because I want to see if there's any better gear.
Yeah.
Going back to my favorite capital. The best capital.
You're allowed to spoil things for me. I don't care that much. When you're like, oh my god, the stuff that happens in Endbringer, I mean, wait,
Endwalker.
I nearly said Endgame.
Jeez.
Ooh, I get the boxing emote for this. Arenvold's Adventure.
Ah, that's where I got it from.
Come to see how we're getting on?
Oh, good.
I like Nimsa, only because it's like 10 steps away from a
We've made good
bloody,
progress since we
board.
took back Alamigo.
Yeah.
But there's one
It's
big
just simply
issue we still
pragmatic.
have to address.
I think I'm gonna have to turn the
Leadership.
in-game voices
The
down
Domans
after
had
this
Lord
cutscene.
Hien ready and willing to
Ooh.
take the throne, but we've got no one like him.
Because it's like the same volume as our voices.
Theodoric was our last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad
Oh
King
damn,
for
okay,
nothing.
so you can get 640 gear.
Really?
Yeah.
Suffice it
Oh
to
my
say,
god,
our
dude, I think
fully
I need an
funds,
upgrade.
which means we need to find a new way
Go to
forward.
Zervan to buy it. You'll save a lot of
If
money.
only it were that easy. Everyone in
Or
the
actually,
Empire has an
check
opinion.
Zervan and Ravana. Because Ravana's the most populated server.
For the time being,
There's actually,
we're just
like,
going to have to keep
competitive
leaning
pricing
on General Aldin
sometimes
and the
there.
Alliance for support, and see if we
Oh,
can't
look at all
find
the
a
gear,
solution
so-
together.
I can't believe
Something
you're
tells me we're
just
going
still
to be
packing
hosting a
40
lot of
mil.
meetings in the near future.
I know, right?
You have had so much restraint,
But if
man.
that's what
I
it
wouldn't
takes,
have been
I'm
able
ready
to.
talk till my jaw aches.
Believe me, it's been real. It's been tempting.
The reach is yours.
Like,
Arthur.
even like a couple
Don't
of
do anything I
minions or a
won't.
fuck or a
Mount or two.
yeah.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And the best thing about server hopping, you can go into the marketplace now, and you can make invisible the things you don't own,
Ah, there
Oh,
you are.
nice.
I've been searching all over for you.
which is great for mounts, minions, etc.
Oh, that's just real
But
nice
don't worry,
armor.
it's nothing bad. That
The
said, this might not be the best place to
Reapers
talk.
anyway.
Will you join me?
Does it look
610
cool?
stuff. Yeah, the 610 stuff looks very traditional, like Lancer Reaper, like full body armor.
Oh, cool. You
Like, but the stuff that's best in slot for me at the moment, it's like a leather jacket kind of design.
Ooh,
But that's for Reaper, so it's like interesting.
I'll get to the
More,
point.
I guess. Well, I don't want
Might
to
you be
immediately go to
interested?
Bloodborne,
Spot
but
of
more
adventure.
Bloodborne-esque.
cool. That kind of sounds like it's
we were
more in the
adventurous
vein of
before we were
your
scions,
sword,
were we not?
Gunbreaker style.
Actually, speaking of, I should look at the tank
After
gear.
routing
The
the
Devil May
Imperials
Cry
and liberating
Gunbreaker
our
gear.
amigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? And what better way to spend it than by returning to our roots? So,
I can't believe we're recording Final Fantasy
Shall we call
XIV
that off
again.
and all
It's
and
been
go
like a
adventuring?
year.
Yeah, it has been a solid minute. Like, I have been wanting to play,
I did,
but it's
I'd-
just been so long now, and between that and the anxiety, it's just like, oh god, I'm not as good as I once was.
yeah. We're good though. We'll pick it back up. But also, I did record a FC showcase, you know, just in case. So there's like one episode, and I think it's like only 30 minutes of me just showing off. But also, we've changed the FC since then, so like that's like before I moved everything around to make it look nice.
Well, okay, fair.
So I might actually have to go back at some point. Alright. Cool. Oh my god, progress. Oh my god, that's the first bit of progress in a year.
How does it taste?
Uh, Still waiting on that Elden Ring DLC. My god. It's gonna be funny when we start recording that again, because we're just gonna gotta stomp the rest of the game. Like, I feel like we've already killed all the hard bosses.
I feel like it's. Yeah, cause I feel like, but yeah, because we're at mountain. Well, we were up to mountaintop,
Yeah.
which means basically Farum Azula, clean up, and then done.
I feel like I was trying to make it so that we could complete certain quest lines, but also it's been so over the place and glitchy with seamless here and there, where it's like, we don't have to 100% it, whatever. It's a huge game, you know, like, we're gonna finish what we finish.
Yeah, well, because when I was playing, I did another character recently when I was trying out my Arc Battinson run. Because basically, the met with the patch on Elden Ring, hang on, let me reword that. Going through a guide, basically worked out that, what do you call it, like your fist weapons do way more damage because they got buffed. So I basically made a fist build and ran through the game with it and did the frenzy ending. Because once I had that, I got my platinum achievement.
Nice. Oh, that's right, they rebuffed the sword that I wanted in vanilla. The frickin' Sword of Night and Flame is finally good again.
Oh.
So I dual wield those now. So the I kind of want to keep my dual Dark Moon swords, but also have that one. So I'll probably abandon the Moon Veil and stuff, which is sad because it's just so easy. But at the same time, needs to be done. Oh, before I forget, let's drop down those voice. There we go. It's at 80. Oh my god, that would be why. I'll put it this way: background music is 25. Voice was 80.
Oh damn. Alright, that was quite the discrepancy.
Yeah.
Alright, armory chest I need to open up.
There we go. Oh my god, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're actually doing it. Progress. Where am I? Oh, this is why we need Grim, because I could be like, hey man, how far through post game am I? And he'd be like, oh, you got 10 quests. Man, I miss him. Not just for what he's useful for, but because goddamn. It's like he treats video games like a teaching curriculum. And then optimizes it.
Alright, to be out of the party to do world hopping.
It's a G. Here you go. I was about to boot
Ah,
you.
myself out. Suck.
You know what's extra funny is the little Discord icon for us talking is just in the same place anyway, and yours still says Arku Sam Ronzo anyway.
It's like I never left.
That's kind of funny. Alright. So, I guess this is where we come clean. It's been a roller coaster of a year. We've all had our own crap that we're getting through.
Jesus, has it fucking been a roller coaster?
But today, our backup vice president Avril was like, "Yeah, it's time to go to an active FC," and fair enough. And that was the kick in the ass where Ark and I were like, "We really need to play this game we've been paying for and not playing."
Oh, I actually had unsub, so I actually had to go resub.
That
And
was
I did
the first
want to
time
play.
in how long?
I only got unsub like about 2 months, like a month or two ago as well.
Jeez, yeah, it's definitely time. Plus, how unsatisfying would it be if they took down the servers? You didn't even get to see the end of Endwalker, and I definitely didn't get to see the end of nothing, even Shadowbringers. I think I'd be mad at myself for that. Oh, this place is pretty. Good place to do fucking burnouts. Donuts.
Do some business.
So yeah, we're recording this. I'll probably post this up tonight, I'm not going to lie. We don't have to do much editing for these episodes at the very least. But so this is all post Square Enix showcase. To kill it.
Ooh, I think you would really like this armor
Nice.
for the Reaper. Because once you dye it black, it you know how like some colors are just like sort of pre-baked into it.
Yeah.
Well, the chest has a whole is like pre-baked purple.
Ooh.
So I put a black over that.
Blacks, purples, some blues.
Like part goth, part Prince vibe. I like it.
Yeah. But you go for a bit of that Prince vibe. There was parts of Noctis that reminded me of you. Like his outfit. Like if you were a fucking prince, you'd be like, yeah, but I want something that's a little bit Bloodborne-y. Come on. And if you don't make it for me, off with your head.
I probably would wear Noctis. Not the pants though. I need full-length pants. I'm not a shorts guy whatsoever.
You know who yeah, definitely. I really liked Gladiolus.
Buddy, Ignis for me.
Ignis made me so mad, but then like everything that happened to him was just like, I actually care about him, and that's messed up that happened.
Well, and see, no, I was a stand before all that, so like that really like kicked me in the teeth. I was like, really, guys, really?
I think the thing that bothered me the most is how they bailed on the rest of the DLC. Like,
I know, right? Especially since we didn't get our episode Aranea.
Oh yeah, I was a simp for sure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much of a simp for many people in the world. But I've got a type and that's it.
Yeah, agreed. I saw that, especially the faceplate, it's just like, yeah, okay, try and stab me with that mummy, please, and thank you.
Stab me so I can stop thinking about stabbing you. Non-lethally. You're like, hey, wait a minute. It could be lethal still.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, man.
I've only got Gunbreaker at 82, so it must be worried that I have maxed out. Alright.
Oh,
Oh, I only got Reaper at max. Oh, man, I burnt out harder than I thought. So what did I level up when?
It was the Blue Mage and I made you guys do it. I'm sorry. It was me. I killed it.
Blue Mage, yeah, so Blue Mage to 70. I got Reaper to 90. Oh, that's right, so I got Dark Knight to 50. I was pushing Paladin to 50. And then that's when I burnt out.
Yeah, I really do want that satisfaction in life, though, of maxing all the classes. Like, I've seen people post that with such satisfaction, and I'm like, damn, that looks satisfying. That's like when you get a platinum in a Souls game, you're like, oh, yes.
Yeah. I needed it. That's why I wanted to do that Oh. Have you actually ever had a Frenzy Seal?
What does that mean?
It's a Frenzied Flame Seal.
Oh,
Like,
I think so, yeah.
well, I only got mine for the first time when I did my Frenzied ending character, and I didn't realize it scales off all 4 damage stats.
If you can
Yeah.
get it and not be locked into that ending, I would have it. Because,
You can.
Okay, because what I did was I literally went through every item in the game to check if I had it in my inventory. Every armor set, every weapon, every bit of gear, everything.
It's you gotta pretty much do Frenzy Flame, obviously get the ending, get the seal, watch fucking what's her face burn. Then you have to use the golden needle on yourself at Farum Azula, I think, at the plus 36 fight, and then that unlocks you back out of it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I might have gotten it for the ending, but maybe I don't actually have that on my character. I would have gone and gotten it though, but I don't think I did the whole needle in myself thing, so that would have been a locked-in ending. So I would have reloaded a save earlier.
You need to use the needle for Millicent's quest.
I'm vaguely remembering her coming and attacking us in Seamless. Man, we destroyed Seamless. Oh my god, we haven't finished it yet. We'll be jumping back on that soon too, by the way, guys. It's just, yeah, we're getting back into it.
That could also be a twosome. We can call this the cuckold arc.
I feel like
Grim, he's letting us do it.
Grim would want to jump in on Elden Ring, I reckon. Less so caring about this, but I reckon he'd want to jump in on Elden Ring. What the hell is this? Level... Well, it's a bunch of crap gear is what it is. I'll just take that one, whatever.
No, that's right. I forgot you can just make music.
In saying that, though, a fair while ago, Ark was like, we should do a randomizer in Elden Ring. And I was very firmly like, no, we need to finish the vanilla first. Because, like, I worry that the whole Ark-Barian thing is going to happen to the character that I've made in that, and then I'm going to have to replay a bunch of stuff. So I'm like, But at the same time...
They have also been, I think I just got, they have fixed Seamless uploads since then, so a lot of those bugs that I copped have been, patched over, so that won't be an issue again, moving forward.
But
so
also...
I would like to do a randomizer run, but I want to play the Conversions mod. It is fucking amazing.
You know what? I feel like we should record the Conversion mod, but maybe the randomizer would be a good live stream. Because that way it'd be like, what now? Sort of deal. Yeah. You walk into a boss room and you're like, come on, man, the first boss is Melania. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a Godric. They just fucking plop or like put something just really big in a really small room.
Turns out that the rot that she got was from marrying Trump.
Oh, Rex.
And she's just pissed off, so she's grown rot wings. Oh yeah, we're Australian. I don't give a fuck about American politics. If that made you upset, good.
If that made you upset, I don't honestly know how you've watched all the other videos beforehand.
Yeah. Man. Wait, what city is this? Oh, Girabanya. I didn't even know you could fly around here. This is a pretty fully fleshed out city. Holy crap. I feel like they've added more areas where you can just fly now.
No, Girabani, you've always been able to fly once you've had all the Aether Currents.
Oh my god, I forgot about the frickin' grinding of Aether Currents. I can't remember if I did them all, but I did a bunch. Remember how it was like, always me being like, oh, can you ferry me here? Like, I got real tired of that waiting around for Goku to instant transmission me sort of deal. And I was like, okay. Sorry, I said that you were Goku. We're both Vegeta. We both know this. But also, like, yeah. So I went and did a whole bunch, and I have, like, vague recollections of the areas now.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the mounts that I bought.
Man, I remember going down in the water of this area.
Actually, the mech.
Oh, man. One of these days, you're going to play some Tears of the Kingdom, and you're going to be like, this is pretty good. I can't believe they've just turned Zelda into a Souls-like. They actually just did.
Alright.
You played Ocarina of Time back in the day, didn't you, Ark?
No, remember, I was I never got into video games till like PlayStation era, so I kind of skipped the whole Nintendo era, so that's why I don't have any attachment to any real Nintendo property.
Yeah. And to be fair, the longer that's gone on, the fairer that's become. Zelda, though, and Metroid are still good, I think. But, turning it into a Souls-like from just a plain action-adventure was a brazen move, but a good one, I think, because like it really kind of works. Because they've done the cell shading, they've been able to build a bigger world, and it's like seriously kind of the scale of Elden Ring. I'm not joking. Like there's a actual full underworld that's the same size as the above map. Because it'll be like there's a shrine on the main map, but if you go underground into the depths, there's like a light seed thing for every single one of those shrines, and there's like 150 of them throughout the world. But then there's like a sky world where like stuff is constantly falling from the sky and crushing stuff on the ground. That's why it's called Tears of the Kingdom, because it'll be like, here's a horse and wagon, dragging some stuff, and then a big giant freaking brick falls right next to it, and you're like, oh. But then
I thought you mean like a random horse just like fell on someone, like here, there.
And even worse, it's like you can jump on that brick and use time powers and use it to take you back up into the sky. There's people making tanks out of stuff, and like aerial drones with like 20 cannons on them that just destroy everything for them. It's just ridiculous. It's like if they added engineering to Elden Ring.
Metal Gear Rex, just making it, here.
That was definitely my
Metal Gear
favorite.
boys.
That was so good. Faux bad. Faux bad. I've got a housemate. Her name is Phoebe, not Phoebe. Like it's the E and the O are around the opposite way.
I was wondering, 'cause I'm not gonna lie, I've just been spell correcting in my head.
I just call her Fee. But I've also known her long enough to not mix that up anymore. Where is it making me... Oh, I see how it is. You want me to go down... Oh my god, I can dive into the water in my motorbike. Hell yes. Oh boy. Speaking of Zelda, this reminds me of Wind Waker. Damn, that was a good game.
Alright, so I'm doing some MSQ randomly.
Oh, really?
I have an elephant man with me.
Nice.
I'm trying to sell fish, but he's actually like running around with me this time. Like it's not just here, go to this. It's weird. It's a good weird, but it's weird. He's just stalking me, running after me in my sexy, sexy prince jacket.
Oh yeah, I should probably go and get that gear. Man, this is kind of strange after playing it for so long, hey? Especially knowing how old the game is as well. It's like, they've added pretty decent upgrades to it in the last few years to make it still
everything
current
still
gen.
looks more, currently is fuck.
'Cause
like it still looks better than Fallout 4 after I've installed 600 mods on it.
It still looks better than... Oh, Drowned City of Skalla now accessible.
Ooh, you have an instance. What level would that instance be?
The Mad King's Trove is this quest. And let's have a look. Wait, it wouldn't be in that. It would be in Duty Finder. 70.
Ooh.
Unrestricted party.
We might be able to get it through it with just 2 people. Unsynced. At 90.
I'll wait for you to be done first. But
I'll leave the elephant man here.
No, it's alright, you do your thing. I'll go and upgrade gear so you can finish that.
We need to murder things in cooperation, that's how the rules work. Party me, you bitch.
Oh yeah, I looked up and I was like, you are in my party. Oh, Discord.
I'm in the party in your heart.
I remember when Discord didn't have that. I like that. Because it like highlights who is talking at the time as well, just in case people didn't know.
Oh, it doesn't do that anymore. Well,
no, it does. It's just really cool that it does. Because...
Yeah, I gotta admit, that was good. I ended up turning the overlay off because it was screwing with my screenshots.
I feel a bit bad because like Avril's like, look, I need to play with people that are like active, or I need to play in a guild that's active and stuff, and we're like, yeah, all right, we're gonna start playing again.
And on these ashes, not even ashes, on this warm body, we will rebuild.
Yeah. $10 million. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I'll just search for gear another time. All right.
Yeah, I got pretty much away with everything for like everything was like 500k each, except for the chest piece. I had to hop to Zervan to get that because
Yeah.
otherwise it was like, you want this ornate one? It's 16 million.
That's ridiculous, dude. It must have just come out. Oh wait, it did come out. That's why we were updating. Damn, dude. That's gonna take like a week before it drops to a price that isn't like an immediate go F yourself to people. I've probably been pretty wasteful with some spending, to be honest, where I just CBF for certain things.
Ah, you have to be the tank as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I am out of practice. Alright,
Now,
tank
come on,
stance.
God, put it on. I was gonna say, turn that on.
Yeah, tank stance. On the plus side, you've got ways to heal yourself, and so do I, so that's a plus. Also, for whatever reason, I'm going to put this into party chat. Okay.
Whoa, look at the little car things. What?
Yeah, I know. How cool is that? This is what I mean, man. So much has changed in the game. Like, I know we made the cards, but it's like it's now displaying them, and like
Now we have
Praetorium
to
is a
put it into the
4-man.
card. Oh man.
Where's my tank stance?
Oh yeah, you're the one that's supposed to be running in front. Tank, come on.
Man, this is so loud. Hold up. Where is sound effects? Holy crap! That waterfall is not attached to sound effects. Okay, whatever.
Get close to it.
It still sounds like I'm right next to it. Okay, there we go. Tank stance. What was my tank stance?
Oh my god.
I know! I know, I'm looking through it and I can remember like so little.
Yes.
Is that my tank stance? Unend, Shadow Wall, Reprisal, Arms Length.
I get that.
Grit! There it is. And if I remember correctly, it's just press Unleash. Oh, it's 5. There we go. Yeah, we got this.
Hey, I still remember how to slice things up. It's okay.
I'm probably going to have to not be completely lazy as a tank, but I feel like we're going to get through most of it by being pretty lazy.
And then darkness. I forgot to get my little Reaper pet boy.
Ooh. Because this is a higher level dungeon, I can actually use some of my abilities. Nice. Ugh.
Because you're unsynced, bruh.
Oh yeah, true. That too.
Buffs. Days, everybody gets debuffs. Darkness.
I don't feel like I'd be gaslighting Grim if I said that Final Fantasy XIV is fun again. It's just I'm so rusty. It's ridiculous how rusty I am.
Right.
But I do like being a Dark Knight, I'm not gonna lie. It's weirder to go back to using my ninja, and I did for a bit, because I've been leveling my archer when I've been jumping on.
Debuff on. Huh, no Hydro Cannon. Alright, get them together. Come on, tank. What are you doing? I would have had that done like 5 seconds ago.
It was
Shame upon our honor. Shame upon my house.
It was slightly out of range of my AoE. And I missed it twice.
Now I get to backseat tank.
Crap. That's like not really anything I can say. Jeez, look at that, a Kelpie. Kelpies are freaking creepy, man, like in the mythos. They're like a regular horse. It just like looks like a regular horse that's like drowning. And they'll like drag you, they'll like get you to come over to the water's edge, but then they'll bite you and bring you into the water, and like what happens
Drown
is
you.
their magic will make it so you can't exit water, like you'll touch the top of the water and it's like a wall.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they only attack like women and children.
Hydro. Why do I feel like we should just get away from it?
Yeah. I got a...
Alright, nope.
I was gonna say, have I got like a ranged? I'm sure I have a ranged somewhere.
Rise the seas. Stop dropping water on me, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, salted earth. Man, I'm only remembering these abilities.
Well, he went down.
Pass. Pass.
Oh,
Enjoy
sure
your
he's
poop.
I also passed on them. Suck it.
I've been copying that when I've been doing like random daily roulettes. I'm not fast enough to say pass, so I end up with an inventory full of crap. What's that?
Get back into the ground. Like, further into the ground.
I'm actually surprised that we are easily two-manning this.
We are 20 levels higher than it, so, like, it should be the case.
I should probably upgrade my gear after this episode though, but yeah.
Oh, you're not running with upgrade gear yet.
It's a bit funny that I've still got 580 gear. And I'm the tank and you've got better gear than me.
Ah, that's right, I have to do up this other bar. So then I can do my transformy thing.
Your transformy thing.
Yeah, I can fuse with my little minion reaper temporarily and do like bigger attacks.
You have a minion reaper?
Yeah, with some of your attack, yeah.
That's awesome. I need to make a reaper one day. I think I unlocked Sage and Reaper and just left him at that. Since you and Grim were going to main it, I was going to make those the last classes I leveled.
Like when I do that darkness attack then, that's me like getting my reaper guy out and he like drops the whole AoE.
I am very amused at how lazy I'm being and just getting away with it. AoE, AoE, AoE. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It's the laziest way to tank ever. I don't know. It's like you can't really do that with any other tank class either. They have AoEs, but this AoE is such low level that like you can be doing this from like I think level 50-ish. I don't think it says. It says level 6. Never mind. So they just give you a decent AoE from the beginning of the game.
Well, you'd need it. So you could at least have something.
Oh my
like
god, this dude's from frickin' Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh damn, he is too. Wow.
What was his name? I can't even remember.
Ooh, I confuse. It's time. Darkness. Darkness. Darkness.
We really are just the Shadow team as well.
What's this?
Why am I Shadow Stoned? What does this mean?
I don't like it. What are you doing to us? Do we have to attack these things with a rock?
Yes, we do.
Smack them with a rock.
It's funny that we both figured that out at the same time. Is there, like, not enough of us to do this solo?
Well, one way to find out. Okay, that wasn't that bad.
That really wasn't that bad. I am unimpressed. Time to get your blood spilled. Oh. Well.
I broke it.
Nope. And... It is kind of cool how they've added, like, an armor set for every dungeon now. I know they did it for the old dungeons, but, like, I don't think they had it for the newer ones. But now it seems like every dungeon has a unique armor set. Even if some of them look similar.
Jeez. Yeah, well, yeah, I remember Orenvale had it, and that blew my mind.
And it's actually not a bad set either. It looks pretty good. And Orenvale doesn't suck so much to go through now. Like, you can solo it.
Wait, what?
You know how, like, there's certain things you couldn't solo because of mechanics and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just solo Orenvale now.
Oh my god.
The problem is, now it's a pain in the ass to do a Praetorium, so it's like, when those tome events come up, it's just like, ugh.
Oh, alright. We are a fat boy now. Oh, we can float.
Oh, good, because I jumped and it didn't look like I was floating. I thought I was gonna fall to my death. Oh, I had heavy on. That would be why.
Some more darkness.
I can't remember what was happening in the story. I feel like we saved Doma and then went to Alamigo. Is that pretty much it?
Oh yeah, it's like, what can I say because of spoilers? So yeah, we've done the Xenos fight. Saved everybody.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's no, we didn't. That's the end of Shadowbringers.
And he quote unquote died.
Yes,
We're going this way? I hope
seems
so.
like it.
I hope so. Are we like a pandemonium creature? No, we're just a big woolly.
Zangbeto is what the name of the creature is ahead of us, which is exactly what we're modeled after.
Looks like we're a freaking Poe. Man, that big zombie looking thing is a pretty cool character model. Although it looks like Venom. It's the King in Black! We're screwed!
Oh dear god, yeah, I can see it now.
Oh yeah, because Carnage had that big weird skeleton null form. I forgot about that, where he had horns and stuff. Damn, that was cool. Man, that was such a good run. That might be my favorite comic run.
Ooh, that's up there. Mortal Hulk definitely has a very special place in my heart, holy shit.
Yeah, New Avengers is also up there for me too. And also that Elseworld run of the White Knight.
Yeah, definitely. As an Elseworld story, I love it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Also, for me, the Gotham Knights continuity in the universe, like, it's actually very well done.
Nice.
It's just a shame that it's behind very sub-average gameplay.
Yeah, I've seen a few people playing it, and the people that I know that play it are having a great time. It seems like, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, I was about to say Georgie looks like he's been having a ball with it, but like, I think Dan Stapleton from IGN was having a good time as well. Oh, hell yeah.
Like, it's a solid game. Like, if you're a DC fan, you can really get into it a lot harder than you say a normal fan would, because the story is so well written.
You know that meme where it's like DC fans on the internet and they're ever present and there's tons of them yelling and screaming, and then there's like a picture of like a DC fans in the cinema and it's an empty cinema?
Yeah.
So very real right now for poor Flash. Ezra can eat shit, but like, what about everybody else in it, is what I think.
Yeah, especially that Supergirl, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely have a little bit of a crush on her, definitely want her to get in the Supergirl outfit and punch me in the face.
Oh, nice.
I mean, what?
It sounds like she's hitting up to be recast as Supergirl too, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, get away from each other.
Oh. Yeah, they can't hurt us. I am not afraid. Oh no, I'm looking. Oh, I'm confused. Oh god, no! Oh god, no! I'm attacking you! The only way we can be hurt is attacking each other.
Yeah, use our ridiculous OP power against us.
I actually have like a third of my health gone now. It's actually really funny. Man, what a strategy. Oh wow, that whole place is done. That's pathetic. It was probably really hard when it came out. Man, that lion boss looks awesome. Oh. He's a dude. Mug him! Oh, he disappeared. Okay. I was expecting a monologue. I like how when you put away your scythe, it looks like a freaking Bardrich or like a glaive.
Yeah, halberd, yeah, right. And
That's
then
awesome.
fucking...
So my housemate has been playing Diablo 4, and they've been having an alright time. They're kind of over it at the moment now, because like that's just the nature of Diablo games.
You've actually seen some gameplay and whatnot.
It's
Does it
Diablo.
like it's like it just seems like it's open world Diablo 3, which is with modern crap.
And always online. So you can't play offline solo. But aside from that, it's just Diablo. So like, for me personally, I'm the kind of person who cares where my money goes, and Blizzard deserve the big fuck you in a way, so that they can get their shit together. So
Well,
I've really been
anyway,
avoiding their games, but at the same time, it's like,
They haven't really brought out anything like phenomenal.
Yeah,
Like everything's just been. Well, also there's the whole Overwatch 2 debacle, which
yeah.
the only
And
reason I
Diablo
wanted to put
Immortal.
my toe into the pool like eventually for it was for story mode. So the fact that they've ripped it out means they won't get my money now.
Terrible.
Yeah. I
And
remember
then
I
you got
nearly had
Diablo 2
my...
Resurrected. I nearly bought that because I wanted to play that like with you guys, but obviously, yeah, all the crap started going around. Then apparently the the launch was pretty bleh on that with bugs.
I am actually like, I think I'm more keen to play Diablo 2 Remastered than I am 4.
Same.
But at the same time, it's just like, Blizzard are such dicks. I feel like we'll give it a little bit longer, maybe wrap up Elden Ring and stuff, and then maybe we'll do Diablo 2, just for like the nostalgia factor. But maybe just shit on Blizzard the whole time, and Activision especially, because that's what they deserve. But also, maybe if I can somehow not get it illegally, but maybe use a friend's copy so they don't get my goddamn money.
Yeah, if I can find a way to give them the least amount of money for it as I can,
If
I can
anything.
make my peace with that.
If anything, those dicks probably owe us money for the amount of frickin'... Think about how much money World of Warcraft made half-assing it. Now, I'm sure some people are watching this and are like, half-assing it? And I'm like, yeah, half-assing it. You're damn frickin' right. How long did it take them to do a graphical upgrade that is still not as good as this? A 12-year-old game, and it's not as good as this. It's like they need another graphical upgrade already, and it's just like the last DLC around the time of Shadowbringers kind of just felt like it was rehashing the same sort of like story as Shadowbringers, except
yeah,
also
you definitely tell it was starting to get a copy paste of 14 instead of trying to be its own thing in some ways.
and in a way that's not as good. Like
I want to play ESO before I want to play WoW again.
yeah, oh, there's so much ESO. Oh my god.
Yeah, because I had a character that I did. I think
That's
I've
free to play now,
I
isn't it?
think I've harped on about this. I'm just not sure on what video before.
Mm.
So my high school best friend, who also has the same real life name as Grim, so you know exactly who I'm talking about.
The one that dances less.
Yes, that one. So, he was with someone for a good while, and she was a gamer. And to the
Oh
point where
my
he's
god, I remember this. Continue,
So, yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good, it's good. So he's like, oh, he even got to the point where he's like, yo, can you play some games with my partner? And I'm like, sure, because that's the kind of person I am. And there was no ulterior motive. I have no time for that.
Yeah.
I just needed someone to play New Dungeons with. Like, I know where my priorities are. So, would play, but it would get to the point where then he would get jealous because, like, when she would game hard.
Mm.
And I remember specifically the last straw, we were trying to queue for a dungeon just after we ran and like completed the whole Orc DLC, like we 100%ed everything.
Mm.
Waiting to get into the new content, and then it's just, goes AFK, and then I message him, and I basically get a sly message about how he's seduced her off the computer.
Trying to make you weirdly jealous over a situation he asked you to be in as well, and you're like, look man, I'm just here to frickin' play games. If you're gonna be a fucking weirdo, do it the hell away from me.
Yeah, exactly.
People wonder why they get frickin' less messages from people these days. It's like, hey, maybe look at your actions.
Right.
I love my character in this game, by the way. Like, I really do. I quite like Terra. She's an adorable little cat girl. I remember when I made her, you made Arku-Sam, and he was the biggest size Ronzo you could make. And I was like, okay. And then Grim made the Bonnie girl, who was like super, super tall. And I was like, well, that leaves me one option. I will be the small one. I thought about Vegeta while I was making her height the smallest it could be. Oh, man.
You needed to give her like a really tall hairstyle, like lean all in.
I've considered changing her hairstyle, but it's also like I've had it since the beginning of the game, so it's like it's kind of grown on me weirdly.
No, I 100% agree because it's like I think I went to look at the haircuts for this guy a while ago, and I was just like, nah.
What is it? I think it's Dead or Alive. Do you know the red-haired boxing chick?
I'm thinking of the ninja, but I vaguely remember you talking about.
I'm pretty sure I modeled her hair off of that. I was just like, yeah, I wanted her to be like that, because that was my main in Dead or Alive. and I'm pretty sure I play Asuka and Tekken, so it would be that. I'm not really a big fan of that kind of fighting games, to be honest, like the 3D.
Oh, I've got a soft spot for Tekken and Soul Calibur, but
Oh, I got a real soft spot for Soul Calibur. Reborn, he's back.
My friends, you are not alone in your anger.
He's like good
You hit
universe
Radahn
Ganondorf.
for a second.
Oh,
So when you
Reborn.
said that, I'm just thinking of Radahn, and I'm just like,
Whoops.
what?
Whoops.
Just
would-
towering over everything on his small horse.
That'd be good universe Radahn. He's just like still chewing on corpses. And he's just like, you guys hungry?
Would you like some rot?
I'll get my cripple horse to bring you something. Oh man. That was actually weirdly wholesome that, like, despite everything, he loves his little tiny horse, his little
Yeah, even while
malnourished
he's
beast.
so broken, he's just like, protect small horse.
The sweet. No, the strong must protect the sweet. Oh man. Man, I haven't watched The Simpsons in like years. It's probably whole seasons. How is it still going?
Oh god, I have no idea. It's like I nearly would want to watch, but then it's like how hard would they be phoning it in at this stage and just relying on celeb camos for everything?
Oh god, yeah. I love The Simpsons, and it's very intrinsic to Australian culture in general. Like, Simpsons memes are just the most common amongst Australians, but like, also it's like, it probably should have ended at season 20. I'm surprised they kept going after the movie they made, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
Because it was not good. And I will die on that hill. They just made them terrible people for the movie. And, like, they are supposed to be flawed, but they're supposed to be a flawed picture of, like, the general American family. Not the worst version of an American family.
I know you're right. I do. But
My favorite is when you'd
I can't.
watch it in another language. I remember I did, like, German class, and they played German episodes of The Simpsons to help us learn German. But, like, they'd
God.
make it out like The Simpsons are a German family instead of an American family, kinda. Probably because they're speaking German, but they're living in America. But that's
It'd
just
be
how
like-
it came across.
It'd be like, you know, when you'd watch Pokemon, it's like, here, let's eat these donuts when they pull out the rice balls.
Oh, yeah. It's jelly donuts. I've got a meme, and it's like Brock with it's like a rice ball for a head, and he's got like a platter of little Brock heads, and he's like, do you want some jelly donuts? It's like, what the hell? Oh my god. Freaking Gen Z's meme game is weird.
Or bloody, what was the meme that I saw yesterday? Oh, when they have to censor Sailor Moon, it's like, oh, we're just really close cousins. It's like, oh, so we're okay with incest over queer. Okay, 90s, thanks.
Yikes. Yeah, it's really weird to go back and watch stuff, and stuff that you remember watching but don't really remember what it was like. Because, like, I have been catching up on a lot of YouTube history, been watching a lot of, like, The Right Opinion, The Gamer from Mars, like, that sort of thing, covering, like, past controversies, just because, like, I'm leading into YouTube a little bit more now, so it's like, I should probably know some of the culture. So I watched a bunch of Filthy Frank videos last night, and wow, what the hell? But also, like, edginess aside, that motherfucker can make me laugh real easy. I'm gonna send you a song later.
Alright.
Give me the pussy balls. Feed my children, no, yeah. What the fuck, man? He's just like dressed up as Pink Man. Harassing people in public. Just making the stupidest noises and faces, and I guess somewhere in that ridiculous excuse for comedy, it just gets me. Maybe that was me in high school. But I also see, like, people being like, oh my god, I can't believe Joji is Filthy Frank, and it's like, they literally look exactly the same. What do you mean you can't believe it? But if you go to, like, Filthy Frank's channel, I think it's like TV Filthy Frank now, and you go to the About section, he's like, Filthy Frank is a character who is pretty much against the norm and is not a good person. He is anti this, and this, and it's supposed to be a commentary on how shit it is to be that like that. Or maybe I'm just R-word. And it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure there's some self-awareness there. Ooh, what the heck is Reese doing? Oh my god, I forgot about this chick. Remember the red-haired chick that was like with Scythe Simpboy, who we defeated and is definitely not coming back.
Oh, Fordola.
Yeah, she's in prison, and we're like, all right, have you thought about what you've done?
Yeah, it's because she's useful.
Is she? I like her hair. With the green under the orange. It's kind of like a good look. It's yellow, really, but still a good look. Very autumn.
That's not why we're here, no.
I'm laughing, though. I'm here to laugh at you, Fordola.
How I
Because
promised
you
you
got
would
wrecked.
live long en-
Yes, yeah, she really did. Especially when she keeps going, well, especially when she's like, I'm going to wreck you, you can't stop me, stops you. I've been powered up. No, stops you again.
Oh, man.
I killed my men.
I did miss playing 14. It's just, it's so much. It's overwhelming almost.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
imagine
like,
starting a new character now?
Nah, nah.
I just wouldn't.
Yeah, it's either get this guy back or I just wouldn't bother.
And I'll start a new character in Elden Ring. But I'm not this.
Yeah, it's like any other MMO, you could probably like restart a character, but when it's something like this, when you can just multi-class, it's just like you can just put in too many hours.
Yeah. Oh man, when they put RuneScape with achievements like classic RuneScape onto Steam, I made a character and I played it for like half an hour and I was just like, nah. No way. No, I don't want to start again and do things I've already done, knowing that it's going to take thousands of hours to get there. And it's the same reason we don't have a playlist on Final Fantasy XI. It would be lovely for us to get that story and capture it on the channel. But we're old. I mean, like, we're
we
not
don't have the time
old,
to allocate the things like we used to.
What
Life
is-
sucks.
We're not old, but, you know, like, if we played that, but there'd be a whole bunch of games we didn't play instead. And then by the time we got to the other games we wanted to play, then we would be
Something else
old.
would. Yeah. Well, then something else would then come out. Then something else would come out.
When I started the channel, there was, like, an actual belief that I could finish most of the games I actually wanted to. And it's very, very clear that now I have to pick and choose. Because there's more games coming out faster than I'm finishing series. Like, it'll be like, I'll jump on Twitter, and like all of these accounts that I follow, these developer accounts, are like, oh, my game released, oh, my game released, here's a Kickstarter, oh, my game released, and it's like, these all look like great games, I want to play them all. There's not enough hours in the day, man, I can't, like, it's like, I'd want 100% a lot of these games, but it's like, now I'm barely scratching enough time together to even finish them. And that's sad.
Yeah, because I get into this real vicious loop. It's like, well, I'll play something and then I'll finish it. But when I want to pick up something new, it's like, go through the title. It's like, what haven't I finished? And then it's like, if I haven't played it for a while, it's like, well, I have to start again because I haven't played it for so long. And then you get through it, and it's like, oh god, this is so boring. I don't want to do this again. So then you close the game, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
I feel like also you're very much a person who sees potential of a game, and then you're like, wonder what mods would go with this. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
That also happens.
I'm gonna mod this to be a better game than it was on release. And there we go.
Because I'm playing Dragon's Dogma at the moment as well, like with a few mods on it, so it looks real nice.
And then you ask for help from some mod makers, and they're dicks.
Well, I had to laugh because with the mod pack that I installed, I pretty much got everything that I wanted anyway.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So like, because like there were mods that had come out in the meantime since that debacle, but it was like, ha.
Oh my god. In this current cutscene, there's like this super old lady just like trying to throw a rock, but she's all old and frail. Anyway, I digress. Oh man, people are hocking rocks now. Kill every rock thrower. I would. Anyway, to go back to what you said. Oh, wait, hold up. Fordola's mother is talking to an Imperial troop. Oh, never mind. It just looked like from behind that it might have been Gaius's armor. Because it kind of
when
had
Gaius
that.
comes back, he's got a completely different look. Well, not completely different look.
I'm
He's
just glad he
not
comes
wearing
back.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I a bit iffy on it at first, but he ties in rather nicely with the weapons storyline.
Oh my god, I can't wait to record those.
Yeah, you haven't done those at all yet, I forgot.
Nope.
Yeah, they're all actually fun. I actually kind of want to run them now.
I hate this sort of mob shit where everybody delights in being terrible and hurting people. Like, I would ruthlessly kill every one of these rock throwers.
Like,
Because they're bad people.
Person, like, trying to like stop them or be like, wait, what are you doing? Like, everyone just immediately goes, yep, fucking turn our hands into fucking catapults. Throw the rocks.
I'd be like, hey, I'm the scion that saved the world, and you guys are the enemy. So guess what's gonna happen? Shink! That's right, start running. No one will escape.
How I'm famous for killing a lot of big things and a lot of gods.
Yeah, I very much subscribe to the Red Hood Damian Wayne Punisher style of sometimes people deserve to die. They absolutely do. It's harsh, but it's true. You're minimizing harm by killing them early because they will kill other people later. They will torture them and worse. So it's like a mercy. And also, if you kill a terrible person like that, the world is an objectively better place. It's like that whole moral argument between the Punisher and like Batman, sort of like on a theory level where it's like, okay, Batman locks up people, the amount of killers in the world stays the same. The Punisher's a killer, but he kills killers. He's definitely making a difference.
Yeah, like the only counter argument you could have about Batman for that stuff, it's like, oh, but he tries to like appeal to everyone's humanity and tries to reform them, but it's like, and then you have some that aren't that can't be saved.
Yep,
like,
some people don't have humanity. They delight in the terrible shit that they do, and
but
you know,
in saying that, the Batman comics themselves have even kind of are starting to move on from there, whether it sticks or they go back to zero.
Thank you, Frank Miller. I swear he started.
No, not Miller. Fucking Chip. Fucking. It's how do you say his last name? Zarsky. It starts with a Z. So you go. Yeah. So he's been on the Batman run for a while. So like he's the one that did the Joker War. So and he's the one that's pretty much had Batman and Joker separated ever since.
Whoa. Separate.
Yeah, he's had them in separate stories. Joker went to like another city for a while.
I still can't believe the guy that made the Batman animated series is making, and I quote, the Batman I always wanted to make, because he had to keep it G-rated for the cartoon. And it's like, cool, you're making that. The two main voices that you need for that are not coming back, because one of them's dead, and the other one was such a bro that he's not coming back without his dead bro. Mark
yeah,
Hamill.
so... Oh, no, duh. But,
Oh yeah, I meant for people listening. But
no,
like,
yeah, good point. I did immediately think that afterwards. Like, oh man, now I sound like a dick.
oh no, like, I probably wouldn't have said that if it was a private conversation. But also, like, yeah, it just sucks, man, because it's like,
Yeah,
what was his name again? Conroy?
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy. I didn't want to screw up his first name. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, there's a couple of people that have been doing Batman already that can kind of fill into the role, and you can go, oh, I've recognized that voice before, but...
A continuation of the animated series? Not without him.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that's gonna be...
He shouldn't be dead anyway. He wasn't even that old. It's messed up that he died when he did.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he just, had some kind of illness going on, but he kept it to himself, so yeah, no one kind of knew.
Like, Chadwick Boseman
Because he was still...
sucks.
because he was still booked and stuff, so I think I read that Kevin Conroy basically had, like, a conversation with him, like, not too long, like, before he passed, and it's like, oh, yeah, we'll meet up in January, we'll get something recorded, going, rah, rah.
I think the thing that sucks as well is, like, because he's gone, he can't see what could have been either. And it's like, when you're doing that, and it's like a group project and a gigantic part of the group, the hero of the group, can't even be there to appreciate to see what it could have been. Like, I reckon the guy that made the animated series that wants to make the Batman that he always wanted to make should just make a comic. Just make it a comic.
Well, they already did make a comic, so I'm wondering if that's gonna be, or if they're just gonna...
Oh, was that thing that I shared you... a comic's already made of it? Because I thought...
No, they risked him, and they just did a comic book series like a few years back because they introduced Red Hood into the continuity, etc.
Oh, into the animated universe.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what the hell?
So now Jason Todd proper has a backstory, and he got disappeared, and yeah, so yeah, And that made me happy because the whole idea with Tim Drake in the original animated series is that he had the personality of Jason Todd because they couldn't put in Jason Todd because he was the quote-unquote dead Robin, and we can't have that in a kid's show.
I'm glad that they are doing that instead of like making the the Batman Beyond movie, like making
Yeah,
that
how Tim Drake
an
is...
inevitability. Now it doesn't have to be. Now
Well,
it's a
still-
potential future.
No, it still can happen because Jason Todd is introduced, so Tim Drake can still become Joker Beyond just fine. And with the recent Batman comic, basically Joker's just got thrown back into the multiverse.
All that pain.
I
Like,
don't
even-
want Jason Todd to turn into
So,
that.
example...
Oh wait, isn't it Tim Drake that turns into?
Yes.
Yeah, I did
Because
like.
he's-
I really did like Joker Beyond. He was a good character.
They've done to you.
It
Yeah,
was
so,
fucked
like,
up.
yeah, exactly. Here, you after all that trauma, you thought you were fine, lol, psych.
Isn't Tim Drake? Isn't he the blue and black dude? What's his name again? Nightwing.
No, that's Dick Grayson.
Oh yeah. Who does Tim Drake become?
Red Robin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him as a character. I love Robin King.
I feel like by the time Robin King came out, it was already too saturated with by Batman Who Laughs
Yeah,
and like all the bad events.
I like Robin King more than Batman Who Laughs though, because they went
you
way
all.
overboard with Batman Who Laughs. Like
Oh
he was
my
cool, but they kind of
He-
went too far.
Over
You still have
abused
time
him
for
and
good.
then some. Like, 'cause
Let's
that's
make
right,
everybody a character who laughs. How about you don't?
Oh
do
yeah,
that?
exactly. That's where I was about to go to. It's like we have a Harley laughs, we have a Batwoman who laughs.
Let's go.
I laugh sometimes, but like that doesn't make me a different
That
character.
doesn't, yeah, that doesn't make me an entire sociopath that destroys universes.
Man, it's just weird as well because it's like, okay, Batman is super intelligent, the world's greatest detective, and all of that. And the whole implication is, oh yeah, but what if he was evil? Then people would have killed him. Like Superman would have grabbed him and blown his freaking head off with his eyes, unless they were doing that whole screw attack thing where they're like, Goku wouldn't do that because he doesn't believe in killing. And it's like, okay, neither does Superman. Oh, but Superman kills sometimes. Okay, so does Goku. Oh, but no. It becomes like that thing where it's like people assume people's character, and it's like, okay, go read Injustice, and also, yeah, Goku killed Frieza in that
Speaking
one
of
movie.
Injustice, the John Kent comic John Kent is currently in the Injustice universe.
Ooh.
And more spoilers, 3, 2, 1, Ultraman got killed by Injustice Superman.
Whoa. Really?
Because Ultraman was going around killing Superman for some reason, and then it was, yeah, they were fighting. Oh, also John has, remember how Superman blue and red used to be a thing?
Yeah.
So now he has like a power-up, so he has like a Superman blue costume. Like it's only just been revealed in that arc, so he hasn't had full control over it yet.
Yeah.
But it looks good on him, I'm not gonna lie, like it's a good design for John rather than Clark.
Oh, who do you think would win? Omni-Man, Homelander, or Superman? Or Captain Hero? Oh my god. Captain
Omni-Man, with the way that
Yeah. Same.
Homelander would get wrecked. Oh, Superman would have a good chance. Oh, Omni-Man because of the, yeah, it would have to be Omni-Man, I reckon.
Yeah.
Only because of he would be too savage, and he would, by the time Clark would stop holding back, it'd be too late.
It'd be like fighting Zod if Zod wasn't dumb. Like, Zod isn't stupid, he's just so set in his ways he can't see anything
Yeah,
else but his goal. Omni-Man is like, yeah, I've been a warrior and destroyed all these planets for generations now. Like, I am well versed in killing, and now I'm gonna kill you, just like I killed all of my friends who were super strong, but it didn't stop me. Man, I can't wait.
As they put it, Omni-Man puts it when he takes over that, well, destroys that planet. Yeah, Earth isn't yours to conquer.
I kind of ruined the next season of crap, what's his name again? Invincible, yeah. I kind of ruined the next season of that for myself by watching Comics Explained videos.
Nah.
Shout out to fellow Robcore. But like at the same time, like I don't know, man. He just he has a way with words. Really explains things really well. I couldn't not like. It was too tempting. And knowing what happens, it's about to ramp up in a crazy awesome way. like straight out of the gate too. It'll be amazing straight away. Like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, remember how we were doing this stuff? Anyway, it all pops off right now. It's just like, oh my god, yeah, all the villains questioning whether or not they're the bad guys anymore. How do I... Wait, what does this say? Is there like a... Maybe I gotta talk to that Ironworks engineer. I do want to go and watch The Flash, but it's like...
Well, you can, because I guess you said you're not... it takes more than one person to make a movie, and it's obviously one... And I've watched enough spoilers, movie clip things, to see it's just going to be pretty much... it's just a cameo fest type old DCEU.
Yeah, also I don't really think I appreciate using the likeness of dead people. It's like, you didn't need to do that. Just use the ones that are alive. Like, maybe they could have had Christopher Reeve as the big, oh my god. But, like, just leave it at that. Don't have multiple dead people in there. That's not cool, man. Like, that's like making new music for a guy who's been dead for years. Like, I think he'd rather make that music himself. Leave this section to you. I don't know what these people are talking about, hey. Echoes of an echo. And it's not telling me what I've got to do.
Wait, what? I just went into a village. It all looked like they were dead. One person smelt something, and they all just got up like that. Yeah. But they're all acting like they were dead, like hardcore. They're weirdos.
I don't know what the hell this game wants me to do right now. Oh wait, there it is. I'm stupid. Phew. Man, sad how that's a relief. Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Estinian's part of the Scions now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about spoilers. I'm not concerned about them, but if people don't know about things that happened a DLC ago,
yeah,
when
on
a
some
new one's
your
on the
Australian
horizon.
Let's Play channel, then like you're more sheltered than we realized.
I think they're going to announce the next DLC by the end of the year. Just with how fast they've been bringing out the point whatever updates. Like, it usually goes to like 0.6 or 7, doesn't it? And then it's the next DLC. I'm surprised it hasn't been announced already, because they're up to like 0.4
I'm assuming
or 5.
Yoshi's been busy with 16 as well, so maybe they've been waiting for him to be back on, like, board full-time kind of thing.
Didn't he say that he wanted to do Final Fantasy 16 stuff in 14? I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, he wanted to do a collaboration event.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm still really sad they didn't do a First Soldier event, because that would have been really specifically good for our FC.
Or an FF7 remake event.
Yeah, really. Like, it's really ridiculous they haven't done that. How is Sephiroth not a boss, but Kefka is? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy VI. It's probably among my favorite Final Fantasy games. But Sephiroth is a better character than Kefka, and I don't care. 1v1 me. Like, Kefka's, like, there's not a lot of depth there. I'm a crazy jester, and I'm evil! I turned into anti-Jesus. Now you gotta scroll up for way too long. That's, like, the whole deal.
Well, it's like that. It's like I'm a crazy jester, and I will follow through with what I do, and then I become anti-Jesus.
Yeah, but it's like his whole deal was he would be collecting espers, which are like a race of people. But they live in a very... I can't remember what it is. It's like their own little pocket dimension sort of thing. And he brought the Empire in there and rounded them all up and stuck them in a bunch of vats and basically killed them and turned them into the equivalent of materia for that game, including the main character's parents.
Oh, wrecked.
But it's like, okay, he's really evil. And then he poisoned a river and killed a bunch of people in war, and it's like, okay, that's pretty evil as well. Yeah, Sephiroth is trying to destroy the planet. He don't care. Like, there's a lot more depth in Sephiroth than there is in Kefka. Kefka's whole personality is, I'm evil jester. Oh, wait, that's Ganon from freaking Zelda 2.
So basically Final Fantasy Joker.
Yeah, yeah. And he died. I'm looking forward to his boss fight in this game, though. That's going to be fun. Like, I don't think he's a bad character. It's just Sifa, Kuja, Sephiroth, freaking Zeromus. Like, all of these characters I would put above Kefka as a bad guy. Because it's just like he's so one note. It's like he does exactly what you would expect. Oh no, what's Kefka gonna do? Oh, I don't know, he's probably gonna laugh like a dickhead and do some evil shit. Oh, yep, there he goes, and there's the evil shit. Okay, cool, let's kill him. Whereas like Sephiroth will show up and he's like, here's a tentacle of my mother. Ah, yes, my mother. Here's me musing about the ancients. Anyway, here's some evil spirits from the remake that are here because the canon has changed, and poof, I am a feather now. See you in the next game in 8 years. Jeez. I really worry I'm gonna die before that remake finishes. Huh?
Oh, in my game, now everyone's getting real thirsty for Estinian.
Oh.
Like, ooh, you've been around dragons, and now they're all like dragging him into a building.
Do you have another one in you? Another app?
After a quick top up, yes.
Okay, this might be a good spot to leave it because we're at like an hour 10.
Ooh, actually, I just looked at the time. Maybe not.
Oh, okay. Do you want to keep going to make it an hour and a half? Okay, cool.
Yes.
There we go. Who cares about behind the scenes shit anymore?
I mean, probably should clean it and edit it to make it look nicer on the viewer end.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
also
that's what real videos do.
we're too poor to afford editors. We make enough. Speaking of which, I gotta do all those frickin' US tax forms. There's probably money in there. I'll just split that between you and Grim, to be honest. But yeah, I really need to do that. It's just... Australian tax forms are bad enough. I look at American tax forms and I'm like, what does this mean? What do you want from me? Here's my tax file number. Go away now. Like, what the hell?
What do you mean I have to do the rest of this myself? And then because it's an American tax form, you'd worry if you got one thing done wrong, they'd send a sniper over.
Yeah. Freaking tax evasion. You're going the same way as... Oh, crap. What's his name again from Demolition Man?
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, you're going the way of Wesley Snipes. You're going to federal pound me in the ass American prison. I'd rather not.
I think they'd just fucking pay for a bullet. It'd be cheaper.
It would be. Unless they were going to make, like, an example out of me. Man, America, like, I got a lot of American friends and family, but, really low on my list of countries to visit, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's like there's a few places when I was a kid that I would want to go to because of the grungy fanboy in me, but it's just like...
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, it's like, oh, maybe if I was rich enough, I can get it in and out in a day.
And also, it's like I don't want to get shot in a parking lot over nothing because crazy people are meth heads. Or at least act like meth heads and pretend that they're normal.
Yeah, at least our meth heads have to come at us in melee range most of the time.
You know, it's crazy when a non-meth head regular person from Florida makes less sense than a regular meth head.
Yeah, agreed.
And it's like, don't get me wrong, I've got friends in Florida. I also watch a lot of, hell, Egoraptor from Game Grumps and Charlie, they're both from Florida. Like, they've got heads on their shoulders, so it's like, not everybody, obviously. But then, like, the fact that DeSantis is even an option is ridiculous. Do you remember the days where people used to laugh at Pauline Hanson, including people on the right side of politics? Like, who is this ridiculous piece of crap? Yeah, I think mainly for YouTube demonetization, by the way, we've just mostly got to avoid the C word, which is really difficult when it's perfect explanation of a person. But yeah, Pauline Hanson, absolute trash. And DeSantis kind of gives me that same sort of vibe. It's just a bunch of Bible bashers demanding that you live by their way, and no, fuck off.
We'll pledge obedience, pay your taxes, and sire our women.
It's
and by women, I mean 14-year-old girls, because we're creepy like that.
Yeah, what was it? Tennessee tried to remove the age limit. DeSantis wants a genital inspections and menstrual data from child students.
Gee,
That's creepy pedophile shit. And you know what's even worse? Is Florida is the top state in America for child pageants.
My lord.
All of those things are far up on the list. We live in Queensland, Australia, guys. That's the name of a state. Good luck finding us. But anyway, we live in Queensland, and I've been to a drag story time before, and it's literally just parents with their kids and a person that comes in dressed up all like... It's like a cartoon character in real life for these kids, but they're just there to read a freaking book. They don't talk about ideology or anything like that. It's just kids being like, oh, okay, whatever. I guess Miss Doubtfire is reading me a book today. But, like, all of this whole trans people are pedos is just like, this is just the same 80s shit where you used to say that gay people were pedos while protecting the church, who are pedophiles. We had a royal commission in Australia about it. We know very well who the pedophiles are because they're the second highest danger to children outside of child sex trafficking. It was something like 80% of accused priests were guilty here in Australia.
Yes.
There was like 2,000 victims plus, which is bad. But in France, there was like 330,000. Like, I direct my rage against child's protection against the people that are actually hurting them. Not people
No
that
wonder why the French
might
made a
hurt
movie
them.
like Cuties and thought it was okay.
Mm. I mean, there'll be people that'll be like, "Oh, why do you have to get political?" And it's like, it's not politics. You're just religious zealots, and these people are also people and deserve rights. Grow the hell up. What the hell is the matter with you? I've still got friends that are pretty bigoted these days, but it's like, even they aren't like that. That's extremism. That's like, you remember back in the day when George Bush was the president?
Yeah, I do.
And people were like, oh, all of these Islamic terrorists, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what, America? You don't look very different to me. When you're sitting there using your religion to try and hurt people. Like, piss off. If your religion makes you hate people, get a new religion. Otherwise, you're just a zealot. Period. Oh, well. It's a bit sad, really, because it's like, I know that at some point we're going to get past that again, but it's just like this constant resurgence of just stupid hate, of crap that people just make up, or they'll like find one thing, and they'll be like, obviously because this one person did it, everybody did it. And there's an argument to be made that maybe I'm generalizing a little bit as well, but the difference is, with my generalization, is that we had a royal commission. It's like irrefutable evidence. It's like not a maybe, it's not a what if. These people could do this, they could do that. These people did do that. They did it, and then they did it again for years, decades, thousands of victims. Where's one? It's just dumb. Like, I'm sure in America you could probably show, like, cases where messed up people have done messed up things, and it's like, cool, you found one. Oh, you found 8. Cool. You found 10. Cool. 330,000 victims in France? Like, I grew up in a Christian school, man. Fuck those people. Like, you can believe what you want. I'm very much, what is it? Pro, like, you can believe what you want, but keep it at home.
Yeah, that's kind of where I've gotten to in years. It's like, I don't care about people having like faith or religion. I hate organized religion.
Well, you went to school with one of my exes, right?
Yes.
And while that ex and I don't get along, and I get along with most of my exes, I'm not going to sit here and act like their family aren't super nice people, and they were Christian, so I know that it's not everybody. But at the same time, I grew up in Christian schools and stuff, so it's like, I know it's a lot. Like, I didn't worry about being molested in a public school. I did at a private school a lot. They got a boat oar. I sung the Addams Family, that the Addams Family started when Uncle Fester farted, that sort of song. I sung that.
Yeah.
I was in like grade 3. They hauled me off to the principal's office, pulled my pants down around my ankles, bare ass, and pulled out a fucking boat oar, and were very lightly spanking me for like way too long. I didn't say anything to my parents. I was just like, this is creepy and frickin' weird. But then it happened again, except the second time I can kind of understand being hauled up to the principal's office, because like, there was a flint deposit next to the science room. And I was like, cool. So like, cavemen made spears and stuff, right? So I made a little arrowhead and tied it to the end of like the rubber bit on a pencil. And I was like, that's freaking awesome. Like, I didn't even consider that it could be viewed as a weapon, or that I might be using it to stab somebody else. Like, obviously you get in trouble for that. That's fair enough. But again, pants around the ankles, light spanking. I told my dad, and he went straight to that principal and was like, I'll kill you. Straight away. And it's like, well, that stopped that. And it's like, man, there's something to that. Just tell him you'll kill him with conviction.
Almost like you mean.
Yeah, he would have too. My dad is not a fan of religious people. He's had his fill of their bullshit too. I only realize now that I'm doing all these quests for Nanamo. Man, remember when she was dead? That sucked.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She's like the little pink-haired girl that sits on Kenpachi's shoulder in Bleach. And Kenpachi is reborn. The Sultana's strings. She really made me fly all the way out there so she could be like, yeah, look at that. Anyway, meet you back at Uldar again. Why? Make me fight something. Send me on a quest. Make me pick up X amount of items or kill X amount of enemies. Or send me a text. Jesus. This could have been an email.
Yeah, use what you call it, the link shell.
Oh yeah, literally have the link shell. Jeez. Man, I feel like I set up a link shell for our past FC, but I forgot all about it and it's probably died. Oh well. Oh man. I wonder how far in.
Ooh, they've made it so you can just have one button for your whole gunbreaker combo now.
Oh really? Weird. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
I had like 4 buttons dedicated to it, and yeah, now I need one.
Let me have a look at something here. Where's my gunbreaker? Oh, 60. Haven't even touched him. That sucks. Paladins at 74 though. They're getting there. Oh, I thought they were increasing the level of Blue Mage. It's still maxed out at 70.
It is going, it's planned to still go up to 80 at some point. They just haven't implemented it yet.
They should have just pushed it to 90 and then added like a few more limited classes because like what's the point in only having one? They should just make Blue Mage a class.
Right.
And if you... they should make it that you have to have a minimum of set abilities to apply as X role. So like you have to have a healing ability to be a healer. Like that would be a good system, I think. I remember getting so angry at how frickin' long some of the cutscenes were at the end. Of
Oh yeah,
certain
I
things.
remember.
I don't think I can get angry like that anymore. I'm not invested enough. It was so much time, but it's like, eh. Whoa, I forgot about Reborn's awesome helmet. I hope you can get one that fits a Ronzo.
Oh, I know, right? That would be the dream. Put the helmet plate down, go into full bull mode.
It's still a bit silly that you can't get a lot of the NPC armor sets. Like, you can get Minfilia's set, but you can't wear Gaius's, or you can't wear Nero's helmet. Like, it's just like, why not? It's in the game. Just let us have it.
So they can lock it behind potential monetization.
Yeah, you'd think if at least you could just buy it monetized, but not at all. This is reminiscing on the days where Reborn was a gladiatorial fighter and had both arms. I guess this is where he earned his place at Nanamo's side.
Yes.
You know, NPC-wise, he's probably up there as my favorite.
Yeah, him, Stinian, Crystal Exarch kind of earned his place.
Yeah, I do like Astinian. But also, Reborn is just like this game's Barrett, except like also more than just Barrett. He's kind of like you remember that soldier dude from Final Fantasy IX? He was like the knight.
Oh, Steiner.
Yeah, Steiner. He's kind of got a little bit of Steiner vibes, just in the way that he's just like a by the book. So he's got a little bit of Barrett motherfucker in him, but also like all of that knightly chivalry in him that Steiner has. And I thought Steiner was a dick, but I also played that game enough to know that he doesn't stay one.
I mean, he definitely initially is a dick.
Oh yeah, for a long time.
Needs a couple of near-death experiences to show him the error of his ways.
Do you know how stupid Final Fantasy IX is? They're like, oh, if you want Steiner's best weapon, you have to make it to this part. I think it's on...
Excalibur 2, I'm fully aware.
Yeah, and it's just like, you better rush the entire game where you're
You have
definitely
to
going
rush the whole game.
permanently miss a bunch of stuff. That's
Yeah,
dumb.
then you can have Steiner have a good weapon.
I feel like if I do a Let's Play, I'm going to have to cheat the timer. Because that's
You do
just
on the
unreasonable.
PS4 version, you literally had to pop open the disc thing, pop open the tray while it was playing cutscenes, so it wouldn't count towards your load time.
What the fuck?
And then in the PC version, I think when you turn on the ×2 or ×4 or something like that, there is a way you can get around it. But yeah, it is fucking borderline impossible, I reckon.
That is, yeah. I remember seeing it and being like, I bet I could do that. And then I realized that to do it, I was going to have to miss all of these other things that are permanently missable, and then be like, well, is one weapon more important than multiple missable things? And the answer was no, because I don't even use Steiner. I used, what's her name? Rat Dragoon Girl. And,
Raya.
and obviously, Zidane, and I think I actually just used Garnet. That was my team. Like, I liked Vivi, but he was a glass cannon. Constantly getting his ass handed to him.
Well, and on top of that, like unless you had Steiner with him, like they kind of have to go together, in my opinion.
I still remember the leveling spot, and it was like on the first continent, and you could technically, I think you had to get Quina on your team, and you would go and fight. You'd have to learn a certain ability. It was like level 3 death or something like that. I can't remember. But you would fight a dragon that was like level 65 and just instant kill it. And then you're like, okay, guess I'm doing that again. And you just get your whole team crazy levels and right near the beginning of the game. And like, it really made the rest of the game a cakewalk.
I never knew about that, but Jesus Christ.
It was like, there was this grotto or something.
Oh, yeah, Gizmolik's Grotto?
Yeah, it was like right beside that. And it was like
Ah.
before you do the boss fight in there, you go there with Quina. I'm pretty sure it was Quina. Something like that. There was a dragon, and you can use an ability that just kills it. And you're like, okay, well, I got all that experience. I'm going to level everything that I have. And then you fight like 2, 3 more, and you're like, well, that's over. I guess I'll level the other characters. And you do 2, 3 more, and you're like, well, now I'm a higher level than the dragon, and it's not really giving me enough to level up anymore. And everything just gets gotta stomped. And it's like, I considered for a while that maybe there was like a way that I could just like get a little bit of that grinding in just to make the rest of the game go really, really fast. But yeah, it's just like all of the extra stuff, like the cutscenes and everything, it just all adds up way too much. What the hell is this place? Oh, the airship landing. Fuck. Looking forward to the remake though. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, the 9 remake.
Yeah. I mean, like, fair enough they're remaking it, but, like, why did you only increase the resolution on the models in 8? Like, it was like, it's like you just applied your own Square Enix mod pack and sold it as a separate game. And you're gonna properly remake Final Fantasy IX, and you know what the worst thing is? I bet they're not gonna separate it into 18 frickin' games, so we gotta wait for 3 frickin' years between each one.
No,
like
that'll
they
be
did
a
with 7.
1 remake.
At which point I will say, okay, so why was it so hard to make a world map for Final Fantasy VII, a game that's probably around the same length as 9? Why is it so hard for you to just release Final Fantasy VII Remake in one disc, like you're probably going to for 9? But if they go and try this borderline, what would you call it, like borderline episodic release for 9, like, people aren't gonna, like, people will be stoked for a remake, but they don't want to pay full price for a demo of a game. And
Yes.
That's what it is. You're getting the demo. You're getting the first 5 hours. Like, I've played Remake, you know, like, I'm right near the end of it. I know what happens. I've seen other people play it, but it's like I needed to fix the terrible port that Square made on PC before I could continue playing it. And in doing that, I kind of burnt myself out a little bit. But it's like, why? Just why? Why'd you have to do this? Why couldn't we just have the game? Oh, well, we can't just remake the game. We need to make it different in a sequel. Or... No, just remake the game. You're ruining all of the parts that made it good.
Game, and then if it gets made, and then it makes a ton of money, and then you can make your crazy weird remake sequel.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a game about despair, loss, sacrifice, overcoming all of the odds to save the whole freaking planet. Like, the main characters are terrorists. Like, make no mistake about that. Avalanche is a terrorist organization that gets people killed. Like, Barrett wasn't a good person in the beginning. It's just like, as you get to know the characters, you find out their motivations and why, even though they're technically terrorists, the people they're fighting are much, much worse. Why did I come here? I was supposed to get a gold saucer. And it's just like, yeah, I feel like all of that's going to get lost in the remake. It's like, oh, cool, Biggs and Wedge are alive. Why? If they're alive, put them on the team then. No. Oh, well, okay, then kill them. No. Why? They're side characters you leave behind. Like, if anything, if they were going to come back to life like that, you'd think that cutscene where they're alive again would be at the end of the game, where you're like, oh, sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
They're alive. They get to have a life after. That's nice. I guess eventually Tifa and everybody will meet up again one day. That's cool. But instead, now that they've just teased it straight after the first part, it's like, oh, cool. Are they going to ruin the story later by changing it? Yes. They
20
will.
bucks. We'll see Jessie at...
Oh, yeah, she's coming back.
Goldsmith.
She's coming back. People thirst more for her than they do for Tifa now. With good reason.
What? Oh, what a reality.
She's like a sundeer, or a, what is it? I can't remember which one of it is. It's like, I don't like you. I do, though. Eh? Eh? Oh, man. I did really like that they fleshed out the characters. I'll admit that. Like, Jessie's design is great, and it really works. It kind of makes me look at the old model and be like, oh, now I can kind of see what they were actually going for. Because I thought she just had a red forehead. Oh my god. But yeah, it's weird, because it's like, Zack's alive. They're not going to kill Eris, and I know they freaking won't, and I'm going to be mad. I already know I'm going to be mad.
Yeah,
I'm mad
I
thinking
know.
about it.
I'm
And
mad
it's-
now thinking about it too.
And it's like, what's the motivation for the desperation now? It's like, if everybody's alive, it's just like, oh, okay, well, everybody survived up to this point. It's not really that
Unless they're
desperate.
gonna like massive red herring it, and like this is what I'm hoping for, that it'll be like a massive red herring, because obviously the whole point of the remake is that obviously Sephiroth remembers shit from the OG timeline, and so
True.
does Aerith. So I'm kind of hoping there's gonna be some weird, dare I say, Neron Kefka thing where he's just like, lol, psych, no, I had another plan all along and it worked.
Wait, Eris remembers?
Yeah,
So she's
I feel
playing
like,
dumb the whole time?
I feel like she's playing dumb. Yes, that could be a little bit of my headcanon, but she knows a bit too much.
She was a little bit chill about things that she, in the original game, would have been like, what the F?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, where they kill her as well. Like, that snow place, isn't it? Oh, yeah. City of the Ancients. So it's like, they're going to go there, and they're about to kill her, and Zack's going to save her. That's what's going to happen. This guy
Unless that's where they
looks
kill
like
Zack off
Krillin's
again.
dad.
Sephiroth just goes, and lol, psych.
Oh my god. If he was like that, and then just cut them both in half, I'd be like, you know what?
Oh,
Fair enough.
impales them both.
My
Like,
worry
just end up-
also is they're going to kill somebody that wasn't killed originally. Like, are they going to
Yes.
crucify freaking...
Well, they already had the,
Tifa?
what do you call it, the cock tease with Barrett.
It's a really good way to mention that. The cock tease.
Well, it is fucking.
You
got
said that,
shot, I freaked the fuck out, and I'm going, this is not the original timeline. And then luckily the whispers were like, okay, you can come back.
When you said that, I thought about my date with Barrett when I was 100%ing the 7 remaster on PS4. Ah, yes, the cock tease. That was the
Okay, what
first time I ever did that. Oh my god, it was hysterical.
Yeah, you have to do it by systematically going out of your way to be horrible to every female character that gives you a dialogue option.
I did do it in a way that didn't diminish my relationship or lose any of the story-related stuff, like items and stuff. Because you know how, like, certain events only happen if you're nice to a certain person sort of thing?
Yeah.
Like, there is a way to do the Barrett date and not really lose anything. Like, you can just choose at the moment after the date is where you start being nice to the character that you want to be nice. I always wrote off Eris because she's like a dead man walking. And also, Tifa's really hot. I got a type, and Tifa's the type.
Yeah, agreed.
Brunettes,
Like,
man.
I don't get why everyone got so mad about her outfit and remake. Like, I knew it was going to happen, but...
Wait, people got mad? Oh, right, because she didn't
because
have...
they put a bra on.
Because they didn't give her out-of-proportion murder titties, that's right.
Alright, we will need to wrap this bad boy up.
Alright, I'm just finishing up accepting a quest. It's been pretty funny because this whole episode has mostly been like a, here's what's been happening while we've been away. And also, let's talk about Final Fantasy as a series.
Well, it's a good way to dip your toes back in, so to speak.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to play any more Square Enix mobile games because they are just bait and switch grifting 100%. But it's like, Ever Crisis though. Because what they said is they're going to explain the old story as well in the old game, but they're also going to add stuff that doesn't ruin things, like depth. And then they're also going to cover stuff in the new game via Ever Crisis as well. So it's like, okay. And they expect deep ground stuff to be in it as well. So I'm like, okay. So I'm probably going to have to play some frickin' Ever Crisis now. It is going to be awesome though. Alright, actually this location might be really good to wrap it. It's alright, I won't take long. And by location I mean, here's the front yard of our FC. Cleaned up, nice. There's a giant Leviathan statue. Here's the other side. Yep, got all that cool elemental stuff going on. And I didn't really change the upstairs, or downstairs, so let's have a look at our hall. Remember how it was a poop mess of crap? Well, everything was kind of just randomly splayed. I actually put in the effort to make it look nice. I'm going to end this episode in front of our quote-unquote Final Fantasy VII mural, just considering the content we've been talking about. Man, really... Yeah, there we go. Taking its time. So yeah, we got our little nook over here. We got our little reading room over here. Over here, we've got like our Mako shark because, well, Mako, Final Fantasy VII. Here's our journeyman. Here's our people. This is where we call our retainers. And here's Reeve, just chilling. I'm pretty sure I tidied up Rufus's office, but I'm not going to show that. Instead, I'm going to do this. Oh, there you are. Hell yeah. Get up here. Because I think...
here.
Yeah.
And then... No, I don't want that. I want...
Nice. Get rid of that. I really hope there's more Hildebrand quests.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Hell yeah, that's a really good end screen. Alright, you're good to go.
Alright, so there's our quote-unquote return to Final Fantasy XIV. Hope you like what you've seen.
Oh, you had a sparkle in your teeth, sorry.
Yeah, I thought you noticed that already, but yeah, this one has a sparkle. If you like what you've seen while we've been talking some shit, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll hope to see you on the next ep. Until then, I'm Mark, Grim's here in spirit, Shade is here in person, and you're on DudeGoBack. Peace.
And also, we'll do more. We're not going to leave it months and months and months again.
Oh.
Probably not. I got a taste of progress, man. I need more. And also, I need to upgrade that armor. But yeah. Anyway, see you in the next one.
Peace.